So we've all been there before. We've all asked this exact same question. And what do you do when you're broke? That's the question so many people ask me is, okay, you teach people how to make money online. Great, that's awesome, fantastic, wonderful for you. But what do you do when you're broke? If you have no money, if you have no way to live, to pay your bills, what do you do? So I want to answer that question in today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to actually break this up into 3 different sections. And each one of these sections is going to have a tip that can help you so that you do not go broke. If you are currently broke, it's going to help you save money and make more money. So the first section, we're going to cover the secret to not being broke. The second section, I'm going to go over 2 ways to avoid becoming broke. And the third section, I'm going to talk about different ways to make money right now online. So make sure you watch this entire video so you don't go broke, so you can make more money and you can live a happier and wealthy lifestyle. So what is the secret to not being broke? The secret is actually this. You've probably seen it before. I'm going to explain it in my own way. Okay? Hopefully it'll be very easy to understand. Hopefully it's already pretty easy just by looking at the picture. But income minus expenses equals savings or broke. That's it. That's how simple this is, okay? Let me explain a little bit more and give you a couple tips. Income, how much money you make. If you make $2,000, great. That's a starting point. You have to have some type of income. So, you have an income of $2,000. Perfect. But what if your expenses are $2,200? That means you're going to be negative. You will be broke by $200 every single month. What you need to do is you need to lower your expenses or increase your income. Those are your 2 options. That's all you can do. Now, there are many ways to lower your expenses. There are many ways to increase your income. And I want to go over those right now. So how do you increase your income? Okay? Well, 1, you can work more hours at your 9-to-5 job. If you don't have a 9-to-5 job and you're an entrepreneur such as myself and many other people here on this channel, then you can work a little bit harder, work a little bit smarter, and do different things to make more money. Some of those things I'm going to talk about at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for those. I'm going to give you 2 different methods on how to make money online right now. But before I get into that, let's talk about how do you lower expenses. There are a few things you can do. First thing I highly recommend, stop eating out. So many people eat out more times than they can afford. If you're spending, let's say, $20 to eat out every single day, if there's 30 days in a month, that means you're going to lose $600 that month just by eating out every single day. That can add up, especially if you are already negative by $200 and then you're spending an additional $600. That can really flip to savings if you stop eating out. So, tip number 1, stop eating out. Now, I understand there's going to come a time where there's nothing to eat at your house, where you are just so tired, you don't want to cook, you don't want to do anything. And so you decide to go to McDonald's, you decide to go to Pizza Hut or wherever and just get something you can sit down and eat rather quickly. I understand that. Here's a tip that I have for you. There's a website called raise.com. You can see it right here. RAISE.com. Raise.com. This is a site you can go to. Go sign up. It's absolutely free. Go sign up and buy discounted gift cards because they have discounted gift cards for every store that you can think of. The nice thing about this is, let's say you go to Target or something. Usually Target has, if you have the red card, you can get a 5% discount. If you don't have that, you can always come to raise.com and maybe it's 1%, 2%, maybe 4 or 5%. So that same time, even though you're still spending money on groceries that you buy every single day, you can get them at a slight discount by buying a raise.com gift card. Tip number 2 to lower your expenses is to stop and cancel immediately any unnecessary monthly subscriptions or charges that you are currently incurring. The reason for this is because the monthly subscriptions are what are going to hurt you the most. I say this because these are consistent things that are coming out of your bank account that you need to avoid. These are things like, a cable bill, maybe a phone bill, maybe your cell phone, okay, insurance, that stuff you have to have or you should have, things like that, life insurance, health insurance, car insurance, all important stuff. Now, maybe you're paying a monthly subscription to use Pandora. Why? It's a free service. Yes, you'll listen to the ads. No big deal. Stop paying for stuff like that. Maybe you don't watch Netflix as much as you used to. Cancel it. Maybe you don't watch Hulu. Cancel it. Maybe you don't watch Amazon or you don't watch HBO Go or whatever, anything like that. Cancel those things. These things keep adding up. $5 here and there and there and there. Maybe that's $50 at the end of the month that you just saved because you canceled things that you no longer use. Do it. I highly recommend this because this is one of the easiest things you can do. And $50 every single month over the course of a year, you're going to save $600 at the end of the year just by canceling things you don't use anymore. It's that simple. Now, this is something I'm not going to get into too deep, but if you have a bunch of credit cards, figure out a way to see if you can consolidate those credit cards into one or two. By doing this, you're having less payments. Usually, you can save money by doing this, and it makes it a whole lot easier for you. Now, let's talk about a couple ways that you can actually make money online right now. The first way, which I talk about a bunch here on my channel, is to resell items online. These are on sites like Amazon, eBay, Craigslist, even Facebook Marketplace. Those are 4 great places that you can make money by selling unwanted items. These can be things such as shoes, clothing, electronics, maybe household items. I sell so much stuff on Amazon, I honestly forget exactly how much stuff I'm actually selling. I don't think there's a category I haven't sold in other than, alcohol, spirits, stuff like that. So, go on to sites like Amazon, eBay, Craigslist, and Facebook. See what people are selling. See if you have any of those things currently inside your house. If you do, and you don't use that, sell it. Just recently, I was given a printer that nobody wanted. It was a big old Herkin printer. I stuck that thing over on Amazon and sold it within 2 days. Made about $800 off this one printer that nobody wanted. It was given to me for free. Just because people think it's not worth anything. I guarantee you look around your house, you find books, you find used electronics. They don't have to be brand new. It doesn't have to be the new iPhone X or the new Samsung Galaxy or whatever. It can be an old phone. It can be an actual touch tone phone. It could be one with a little dial. It could be an old printer, maybe a scanner. It could be something like a VHS player. I've sold those very recently for a bunch of money. So don't discount anything just because it's old. Sometimes old means valuable. Another thing you can do, which I actually have a course on now, the course is $399. So if you're broke, that obviously doesn't apply to you. But look at this for something in the future. I have a course on affiliate marketing. It's called Affiliate Marketing Monsters. What I teach you how to do is how to promote other people's products. These could be products over on Amazon, products over on Walmart.com, maybe something on eBay or on a different site. What I recommend people do is go sign up for an Amazon Associates account. I'm going to show you right here on the screen exactly how to do it. All you do, go to Amazon.com, scroll down to the bottom of the screen, and you will see, or the bottom of the page, and you will see where it says, become an affiliate. All you got to do is click on that and go and sign up. Now, it's going to ask you for your website. When it says, what is your website, all you have to do is put in the URL for your personal Facebook page. That's the easiest way to do it, and most people that I've ever recommended this to get approved. So, this is the first step. Now, next thing you do, you go on to Facebook.com or onto your profile, and when somebody asks, do you have any recommendations for a good book? Do you recommend anything? I'm going to Mexico in a week. Do you recommend anything or for something for me to do? Maybe you're not going to recommend a product for them, down in Mexico, but what you're going to do is go, hey, if you're going down there, it's a 5.5 hour flight. I recommend you get this neck pillow. Here's a link to it. You can go buy it on Amazon. It's only $19.95. So simple. So once they buy that, you will actually get a small commission. It won't be a lot. It will be a little bit, but every little bit adds up. Like I said, when I was talking about increasing your income, lowering your expenses. If you can lower your expenses by $50 every single month, you can increase your income by $50 every single month. That has a difference of $100 that you just did. So now, if you were still only making $2,000 and your expenses were $2,200, it flipped by $100. So now you're only in the negative by $100. You just gotta make a few more adjustments and you will be good. So I know you're probably wondering, okay, this is all great. Increase my income, lower my expenses, then I'll be in the savings and I'll be working to actually improve my life. And that's understandable, okay? Now, what I want to address right now is everybody starts from somewhere. Everybody at some point is broke. There was a time where I was living paycheck to paycheck. It didn't happen for very long because I understood that by lowering my expenses, by increasing my income, that is what the key is to actually be able to have savings. This is why I am not broke anymore, is because I understood this. Okay, I figured out how this works. And it's not complicated. It's not that difficult. The hardest part is to stick with it, to be consistent, to consistently lower your expenses, to consistently make more money. If you can do this month after month, you will be successful, you will be happy, you will have savings. So, if you have any questions on what to do when you're broke, please put your questions in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Also, if you want to learn how to make money online, you've never watched any of my videos, first make sure you smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and go watch many of my other videos. I show you free ways to make money online right now. So again, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this video answered a bunch of your questions on how not to be broke, how to make more money, how to lower your expenses, and ways to actually do it. So if it did, if you have anything to add, put anything that you have to add into the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.